Twitch viewers! Ashley Wingsong here, always searching for new stories and dreaming new dreams, and boy, has it been a long time. Well, to be fair, life happens, especially with how the world is today, but, well, we're getting there eventually. But, at least for now, tonight, we are going to be continuing from the last session. And this should be the right moment where this group actually goes where they're supposed to go, and not too soon. But before that, let us join in with the rest of them. If I can do this, here we go.
Hi.
Yeah. Well, hi. We weren't talking about extreme hyperviolence.
Uh huh. Sure, you weren't.
Anyway,
And as you
hello,
all,
hello,
oh,
hello.
Hi, talking over each other.
yeah, we do have a
Yes,
bad
we.
problem with that one. But as this is also part of the fun. And as you all
Mhm.
know, I am Ashley Wingsong, and though normally I only play as Ashton Bruce and McGeever, the gaming nerd of the group, I am also tonight's DM.
Mhm. As well as our consistent streaming master.
Well, there's
Hooray for
that too.
stream.
There is
Mhm.
that too.
And you're next.
Yes. In a few weeks. Right? We still got this session and the next session, right?
Yep.
I lost track.
And well, this is also why I purposely put the notes. I note on my notes the sections in acts. And since this is
Mm.
basically the third act of my session, you guys will only have to worry about one more before it suddenly turns down to Avian here.
Yep.
Hooray.
Alrighty. So shall we get started?
Yeah, you have to introduce yourself.
Oh right. Well, I'm Avian Paishin. I play Rebecca Miller, and she is the token chick of the group.
Hooray. And I am Conan Bell, and I am the uh, default game master for non-shifter related things, but today I simply play Parker Torben, the hothead of the group, who is the most likely to get himself into, shall we say,
Trouble.
Shenanigans.
shenanigans and usually of the violent sort.
Yeah.
Because when all you've got is a boxing glove, every problem looks like someone's face.
Meanwhile, Rebecca's got a big pink target on her back most of the time.
Yeah, kind of like the female version of Tenchi Muyo.
Oh,
Hmm.
God.
Yeah, that's Hmm. Whoa,
Yeah, and
that
for those who don't know, Tenchi Muyo is actually an old anime about a guy who's basically being fawned over by a bunch of women from space.
the original harem anime, which shows how old we are.
Yep.
Anyway, let's forget about those depressing things and focus on this depressing thing.
Mean Girls turns 20 this year!
Good. What?
Mean Girls turns 20 this year.
Hey.
Since we have to deal with that, since we have to deal with the fact that we're old. A little reminder there.
What would we do without you? Anyway, didn't we have a game to play or something?
Yes, we do. And hopefully I did this right. I said, oh, yep, there we go. Because it has been a long while since I even did a stream. Never mind the
Yes,
game.
yes, it has.
Alrighty. Where the heck were we last time? Because I
We've
uh,
over. I think we were just talking to the people on the radio.
yes.
Oh
People
no,
on the
you guys
radio.
went past that.
No,
Other.
Yeah, you guys went past that. Then the next morning, after let's say vivid dream, but you don't realize it was real. Avian,
Mm-hmm.
you as Rebecca decided to go to the museum with your boyfriend, and
That's me.
you end up meeting with the cat lover there. But because you guys were too nervous about him, you decide to shift away.
Mhm.
Hmm. Yes. In a rare moment of clarity, our boy Parker decided, you know what? Maybe, maybe the risk of face punching is not the tactically advantageous thing to do right now.
Maybe.
And so we tucked our tails firmly between our legs and we ran away.
Yeah. Because that doesn't
And
make us
that's
look even
leaving
more
a very
suspicious.
sad cat loving boy.
Aww. Okay. And so we are outside of the museum.
Hmm.
And all right. So let us review. What do we know about cat loving boy? What did we learn?
It was more about the artifacts that we were really focused on.
Yes. Okay. The
And I
artifact.
remember Parker had like a really, really interesting encounter with that.
Right. So I know that. Okay, there was a kind of gauntlet bracelet type thing
Mm.
that may have been a shifting device, an ancient shifting device
Attributed
that,
to a lesser god.
indeed, to a lesser feline god.
Hmm.
And while we know nothing about how it was actually applied, we know that it's physically there, and somebody there was very interested in it. And Catboy may have. I remember Catboy letting on that he knew something that would probably be inconvenient for us if he connected too many dots.
Right.
So, our next step was to contact Ashton and say, "Hey,
Hmm.
we got info. We found a dude who likes cats a lot. Also, a an ancient shifter device thingy
Hmm.
from Egypt."
Which also it was revealed that Rebecca kind of has a lineage there.
Yeah, of course you would. All right. So, with that, I, my character Parker, is going to take the initiative to take out his phone and send a text message to Ashton saying, "Hey yo, we may have stumbled upon an ancient shifting device at the museum." I don't remember. Did he take a picture of it on his phone? I don't think he did, but so he would have to
It was
describe it as a kind of metal bracelet, maybe bronze, he couldn't tell.
Well, if anything, the main part of it was leather. Wait a minute. Nope. Wait a
Hmm.
minute. Roll for mind.
Yeah, never,
mm,
never, never.
Well, because this would
And
also help you to remember if you did take a picture of it or not, and if you know any more other details about it.
Haji boop. Oh, oh,
hey,
I did a good.
Yes,
you
you
did
did, and
very
apparently
good.
you did take a picture of it. And as you can tell from
Hooray!
the pic, it's actually mostly made of leather, but it did have metal plates on it.
Okay, metal plates, leather that probably should not be touched at this point in history on account of leather doesn't last for thousands of years.
No,
Well,
it does
it
not.
does, but not well. Well, it's sort of. Don't touch it.
Yep.
Replace the leather with something fresh. So he sends the picture, says this is what we found.
Now, obviously, after a few minutes, I get a phone call. I shall return. Sorry.
Awkward. Alright, time for the avian and fighting leaf interlude.
Let's see. What can I advertise on someone else's stream today?
Don't you dare.
All right. for now, um, let's see. May we amuse our viewers? Amuse the
Mm-hmm.
views. I choose to amuse the views for yous.
You do that.
Thank you, I will.
Hmm. Anyway, so any plans for the weekend?
No. I don't have plans on the weekend. I work.
Mm-mm.
I work. I
Work.
do all the work. And get none of the
Mm.
glory. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. All I
Hmm.
know is I don't get to enjoy my weekends.
Mm.
Because that's when my day job happens. Which
Day
ironically
job.
I do in the evening.
Evening day job.
Let's see.
I have
Uh,
been prepping a lot more for the move. I am very
hmm.
excited for that
Hooray! In the
because,
meantime,
for those who don't know, we are partners, but we are long
hooray!
distance. So I am planning to move to his home soon.
Yay! So, with all
To
that
his home.
said, we got a little whiles to go before that happens.
Only a couple more months.
Let's see.
Oh, have you ever listened to Strawberry Fields with headphones on?
That would take a trippy song and make it into something even trippier. Because
It's
I imagine
quite the experience.
they
It
do a
is.
lot of shenanigans from jumping from one side of the headphones to the other. Because that seems
Yes.
like the kind of song that would do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like a bunch of jerks. I'm actually not
They
the
were very
biggest fan of when people
experimental.
do that
I love it when that happens, when they do that.
because
I think it's
it makes me
so fun.
dizzy. Ah,
I
stop it.
love that sensation.
This sensation makes me uncomfortable.
Oh my gosh, one of my favorite instances of it is in Possum Kingdom by the Toadies. Oh, that one. It's right at the beginning because they do the weird voice thing, and it's so good.
You say that like I would expect someone who talks like that to enjoy sniffing gasoline.
At least it's in Diesel.
You're right. It is cheaper.
Referencing a Sugar Cubes song
Of course you are.
because one of the male singers from the Sugar Cubes was talking about sniffing Diesel. I'm just like, what?
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Hey, we weren't teaching people how to make Molotov cocktails.
I heard something about drinking diesel. What the heck was that about?
Not
We
drinking
weren't trying
Diesel,
to poison
sniffing
people
Diesel. Sniffing
or
Diesel.
blow them up on the inside.
Yeah, one of the members of the band The Sugar Cubes in a song called oh man, what was it?
Didn't you say possum fields?
Tidal Waves.
Oh, I know. That's a different song.
Possum Kingdom. You're mixing
Possum
up
King.
Possum Kingdom and Strawberry Fields.
Man, no wonder the song came out so weird.
Good
But
grief.
yeah,
Anyway,
anyhow,
we were
back to
playing
the
a
game.
game.
Yes, we are. And removing the logo. I mean, it's not that
Mm.
much different, but
Mm-hmm.
Logo. All right.
Logo.
So, I sent the message, and minutes passed, and Ashton's going to respond, right? He hasn't been
oh
kidnapped by
yes.
werewolves or something?
No,
No.
I'm the one who gets kidnapped.
Well,
I'm
maybe someone else needs a
yeah.
turn.
Maybe it should be a tradition that I get kidnapped.
Oh, good grief. If it helps, I'll give you permission to kidnap my character in your session.
You know
Anyway,
that's not going
yeah,
to happen. Anyway,
you receive a text back, and he's asking, what the heck does the goddess Basset have anything to do with this?
It's not best bet.
I reply with saying, I don't. If that's the one that's like well known and a female and stuff, I don't think it's her. I think it's some lesser god that didn't make it to Giza or something.
Mm.
I don't know. It's some little no name thing that I don't know how it became a shifter because I'm pretty sure these things are supposed to be well known. Maybe it was like a the ancient Egyptian one-hit wonder of gods or something.
Mm.
Lots of little micro messages with that long rambly train of thought being sent.
Also, I thought these things were supposed to be based more on technology.
Don't underestimate the ancients. What they can figure out how to do without electricity is mind-boggling.
Right.
They invented the aqueducts first of all.
True.
Okay.
Yeah, after that long-winded text, even I would have to say that, uh, yeah, you just received a text back that I think we need to meet up. That one was the most long-winded text I ever read.
Well, excuse me. I don't know how to be concise. This is not my topic of expertise. He sends after typing it out. Only a few words in all caps. Not all of them, just a few.
Not expertise. Bye.
Whatever. All right. So, okay, Rebecca. This
Yes.
was my recent exchange with Ashton. I show her. She sees how much I sent compared to
That's
what he
a
sent.
lot.
I'm trying to make sure that I communicate all the things that are relevant. Just because some irrelevant things fall in there, it just means that we don't miss anything.
You used to highlight the entire page when you were asked to take notes in school, weren't you? You were that one of those kids.
Excuse me, but no, I didn't touch those things because that would be a waste of highlighter fluid. My pages are pristine, thank you very much.
When you have note sheets.
Are we talking about my academic career or are we talking about something important right now? Let's go. Gotta find Ashton.
Ashton can meet up with us.
Alright, fine. I just didn't tell him to do that yet. Okay, I'll send him a
Or we can
message.
go meet up with him. We can go meet up with him somewhere halfway. We can meet up at our base.
Can we make up a decision? I
Yes,
take a
we'll meet up
glance.
at our base.
Okay. I look back at the museum one more time. Is there anything of note to catch before we go?
um, Briefly, I'm gonna say that the cat lover is walking out of the building, but he still seems a little dejected. Like he was really hoping
Oh,
to make new friends.
oh.
Mm. No, I must repress my empathy right now because I don't remember all the circumstances, but something about it seemed dangerous. And sorry, but I cannot make friends on the off chance that I might make an enemy instead.
That's
So
how you
off we
make
go.
all of your enemies.
Well, excuse me for being in a dangerous situation of existing. Anyway, we go and we make our way to the main hideout.
Mm.
All right, let me switch. If I can find the page. Ah, there it is. Oh, it would help if I remember to grab the bookmark tag.
Pagey.
Oh, hey,
Oh.
work with me. There we go.
Hooray!
Oh,
Subway cars. Wait,
Well, our
subway
base all
tracks.
belongs to us.
may as well at this point. And I don't know about you
All
guys, but I
right.
am moving everybody to the table.
Mm.
I mean, to be fair, I probably should have at least reviewed the last session, but we can at least say that this is a continuation from that point.
Yeah.
Sure, sure. All right. So,
Oh, that's right. Ace's fur now.
Yep.
what now? Oh yeah. Ace is a fluff. It only smells moderately of garbage.
Yeah, no idea how much I'm tempted to make him Pouncia now.
Okay. So, we go there, we info dump our findings and the
Mhm.
individual that we saw and
Yes.
wonder
It was the
what
guy from
kind of
school.
risk are we looking at?
Mm.
Hmm. That's actually hard to say. Because these guys are, at least what I've seen, all about saving shifters, and this he does air quotes,
Mm.
but I don't even know what the heck that exhibit would have anything to do about it.
Well, the exhibit wasn't specifically about shifters,
No,
but
it was about gods. It was about Egypt.
one of them, one guy just made so many connections between that bracelet and the shifter concept to where
Yeah.
it's difficult to ignore it.
Now, admittedly, he's right. Actually, hold on, because let me roll mine for Ashton here.
Mhm.
Well, nothing on. He also knows you, because sometimes
Hmm.
you do tend to jump the gun, so to speak. D20
Well,
plus one. Yeah,
10.
he half believes it. And at least out of curiosity, he asked, and how do you know he came up with that? Did he actually say that they were shifters or something?
I know he used the word in relation to that bracelet, but how
Um,
much?
can I ask you and Rebecca to roll mind?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe mind. D20.
I'm not a fan of this new layout. Rebecca is too distracted by Ace.
I'm the smart one today.
Yeah,
Weirdly.
and thankfully it's a good thing because I'm gonna say you suddenly remember the cat lover never actually mentioned the word shifters. He only mentioned that supposedly in the village the items were dug up. There used to be a god who walked among them.
Oh. Okay, so
Yes.
that's what I tell him.
So
Okay,
you were overreacting.
didn't actually use it. Maybe I was overreacting, but it just feels a lot like it. And um, uh,
You made us look more suspicious than we already were, than we at any being Mrs. Being.
being covert is hard.
Not if you're smart.
Yeah, I heard that.
Probably silly.
In any case, if we want to learn more about what other people are looking at, this is the first place to go.
Hmm. Well, After you did send me that pic, I did look up on that exhibit a bit more, and
Yeah.
apparently, not everything was set up to display.
So there's more
Huh.
stuff that we could possibly find if they set it up later?
And
Maybe.
maybe, I mean, what I figured out online, it seems that they're only figuring, setting up the few last touches to, I guess, the story of the village.
Hmm. Story of the village, huh? Alright, maybe if we could get the last few details about it, then we would have a clearer picture of what kind of god visited this place. And if we're lucky, it will probably have absolutely nothing to do with us.
Hmm.
Well, I'd like to get lucky from time to time.
That's what she said.
Which I meant.
Ian!
But yeah, also, wait, did Parker in that whole thing? Did Parker explain to Ashton the whole experience he had with the cuff, with the bracer?
Oh, that, not yet. But yes, the reason that I came to those conclusions was because, um, it felt weird. He
Weird
looks at his
how?
ring. I can't put my finger on it, but I I think something was trying to talk to me.
And now his eyes widen. Like in a invasive talk to you takeover thing, or just chatting?
Okay, I didn't know that first one was a possibility.
I'm a gamer. I practically memorized every kind of cliche, and that's practically one of them.
Okay, we're taking you there next time and you can have a talk with it and see how cliched that thing is, okay? Have fun.
Done.
Okay, and so, grabs his shoulder, moves over to grab the shoulder of Rebecca as well, and say,
Yeah.
we're going on a field trip
Uh,
To where and when?
to the museum and right now.
You can't go back to the museum after fleeing like that. That just looks bad.
and I've got work
Only
for the next few days. I can't.
only one guy had any meaningful interaction with us.
Yeah, but the other guys are going to be looking for that place too. They're going to be
Alright, so
scouting
how
it.
long should we wait before going back?
Maybe like a day or two.
Alright,
Besides, we
alright.
got other things we gotta worry about, like Ashton's sister.
Right.
Uh,
Ugh.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to at least make sure she's not talking to ghosts or whatever at the house.
Mm,
This is annoying. Alright, once we get our houses all in order, then we'll head back.
right.
I can deal with
So,
that.
in the meantime, Ash, do you need help with anything regarding this or your sister?
I don't think so. I mean, at least now that I have an idea of how and when these people are probably talking to her, maybe I could try to get them to talk to me alone.
Alright. Just let us know what you find, okay?
All right.
In the meantime, I think I'm going to use this little bit of downtime to see if there's anything in my ring that needs to be kept in order. So he
Mm.
steps out onto the tracks, takes out his ring, and shifts it over to Phoebe.
Video!
Alrighty.
And so,
And boop and boop. And to make
yeah,
sure
that's
that
Angler.
he's under your. Whoops. Sorry. Wrong guy.
It pulled an Omnitrix.
I should have kept it there.
Yes, you should have just played with it. You should have just played along with it.
You know what? That's
Okay.
okay. I'll keep that in mind for
And
next time. Okay,
all right.
so you're still in
Fibio.
control of him.
Fibio has entered the arena, and
Mm-hmm.
now now Parker as Fibio is just going to examine himself. On the one hand, he's got the frog-headed flick-a-tongue glove. On the other, he's got the ripply, wavy lily paddler glove, and he's just stretching his arms, pulling them back to make sure that he has control over his faculties, and he's listening for any stray voices in his head that weren't there before, and he just stands quietly and says, "Hello? Anybody there?" Oh wait, no, actually he'd be saying it. Hey, yo, anybody there? And normally it's quiet because the only one up there is him because that's how personality works
Mm-hmm.
normally.
You know
But
what? Are you really concentrating on trying to hear any voices or anything?
only by his normal standards. He's he's not gone into full mindfulness mode just yet.
As I'd
He's
say,
just
Captain
just
Mindfulness
like
over there,
poking his
probably.
head into the proverbial closet to see if the monsters are gone.
All right. You know what? Just give me a moment. Because might as well see if anything happens. I can't believe I'm playing along with this. Uh, oh,
Oh,
Eh?
hi.
Yeah.
I guess a little something does happen.
Okay. All right. So I'm me, right? Or uh, right?
Well then, well then suddenly you hear, well technically you're me right now.
And then I jump backwards. And, ah! Wait. Okay. Okay. Something ain't right.
What? What's
Something.
wrong?
Hey, I think I'm talking to myself.
What?
I don't know. Uh, okay, I'm a level with you. I I had I had a weird dream where I was in this weird Florida Everglade neighborhood, whatever, and I was
And you get
talking to
interrupted, and
Fibio.
then you get
Eh?
interrupted with, hey, that's my home you're talking about.
Get out of my head, one personality at a time. And okay,
And
okay.
Ashton takes another step away.
Wait, no, I can explain. So, um, in the dream, I met Fibio, like like what I like this guy that you're looking at. Only it wasn't me; it was his own guy.
Okay.
And I was standing in one place, and he was standing in another, and we talked to each other, and he didn't know who I was, and now he's talking to me in my head. That ain't normal.
No, no, it's not.
Uh, as in our lives or stricter normal though?
I don't know anymore. I'm so confused. He wraps his arms around himself a couple of times and just starts to wave back and forth and
That's an image.
squats down on his legs like a frog does, and he's clearly distressed by the situation.
I slowly approach.
Eh, I don't know what's real anymore. Am I going insane? I hope I'm not going insane, but that's the only thing that makes sense.
I mean, besides being a shifter,
Yeah,
I
you're right. That don't make any sense.
And now Ace is getting close to you, taking a little sniff.
I kneel before Vivio and kind of just like crouch. Well, more like crouch to him and kind of like put a hand on his shoulder. We'll get through this.
Well, he ain't saying much now, and I. Gah. So he puts his hand to his forehead, concentrates a moment, and reverts back to himself. I think I'm gonna
Reverts
lay
back
off
to
that
himself.
particular shape for a while. The other ones don't talk to me. Yet.
Right.
Shaggy Kong, I don't know if he can talk.
Shaggy
Then
Kong
again,
had an interesting past thing with his with the Conan arc, the Finding Leaf arc.
yeah. Eh, this is getting extremely volatile. Can someone else be the experimental one for a while? I think I'm done. For now.
Mm,
uh, if anything, I think we need to take a step back from this experiment.
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, and I figured out firsthand what it's like to push beyond your limits. It
Yeah, that was
was
terrifying.
it was rough. And for those of you who don't know, um, we had kaiju. We had kaiju form Shaggy Kong, which is a gigantic ape.
Because
He was
his
a big ape at
girlfriend
the
got
best of
beheaded.
times. And then he turned into Super Saiyan Shaggy Kong, which is confusing.
Yes.
Yep.
Just a bunch of weird stuff, and a lot of knitting was involved.
Also, a lot of girlfriend being put in danger was involved.
No, that's normal.
Get-
Oh god.
That is
Yeah,
distressingly normal.
yeah. Seriously, I'm giving my permission twice now, Avian. That if you want somebody to get captured, you can use my character.
no, I'm having fun with that.
Oh, good
I,
grief.
I, I know. She's apparently she's into that. Makes her feel special.
Oh
Like,
god, the
you want to
implication.
know me? Anyway, focusing on the game.
Yes,
Bleh.
please.
Anyway,
So,
then
all right, let's break and take care of business, and then we go back and investigate this cat god and see what it has to say to the rest of us.
right.
Right. And from there, we shall take a break.
Sounds
Break.
good. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I kind
You
of
do
need
that.
to get some water myself.
I'm just gonna sit here and be entertaining.
You do that. Or at least attempt to.
Screw you too. So, How you guys been? You guys do anything fun over the weekend? I don't know. I am asking you questions. I'm not actually on Twitch at the moment, so I can't see how you're responding.
Well, thing is, only commenter we've gotten is, I can only assume, a scam bot.
No, nobody likes those.
Nope, we do not like those. Oh,
Mm,
and I
Take a
forgot to click
shovel,
on the.
apply it
There we
directly
go.
to the scam bot.
Oh, duh. I could just do that.
Multiple times until it stops struggling.
In fact, let me go to create a dashboard to see if I can get rid of that.
Nobody likes the bot.
Yeah, I mean,
Unless
don't
you
get
like
me
the
wrong,
Astro Boy type of bot.
don't get me wrong, there probably are some that are legit, but at the same time, uh, even I'm not too thrilled about getting almost nothing but, uh, basically on the,
Robots.
yeah, or at least those that claim that will get us more reviews or viewers. Well, more viewers. That's
Excuse us, Mr. Robot, but we can do that ourselves.
how the heck am I supposed to do this? Seriously. Not that. Shield mode? What the heck is shield mode?
Is that good for deflecting solar radiation?
Oh, there's the pop-out chat. Not what I'm looking for.
Are
Oh,
you being
wait a minute.
entertaining? Nope. Hi.
Nah. There's no point in being entertaining because we only got a bot here that we need to apply a shovel to.
Yep. Sorry, I can't do anything about that.
That's okay. You know what? I'll just leave it be. It's not worth at least going crazy trying to figure out.
I knew how to do it, but Twitch doesn't want me on right now.
Yeah, again, sorry for hearing about that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least technically you can still watch the stream. You just can't log on at the moment.
I can't interrupt. I feel this is
Hmm,
gonna happen. Go
Those are
figure.
words.
Go figure we get a bot while I'm out of commission.
We'll figure it out eventually.
Mm.
But other than that, how's everybody else's night going?
Pretty good. I think I have to figure out how to do an auto mod kind of deal at some point.
Yeah, eventually.
Eh, me, I've just been listening to a lot of covers of Spider Dance lately.
Spider Dance?
Yeah, from the theme from
Tentacle Tail.
Undertale,
Ah.
Miss Muffet's boss theme.
Mm.
Oh.
I'd explain why, but that would get Ty mad at me again.
I love you.
I could just feel the love radiating off of you two.
We are just radioactive with this stuff.
There's not even a name.
But
The uh, the bot.
hmm,
Oh, it's like first rat W, which is weird.
Or first, first, yeah, first rat W.
I like the second rat better.
Yeah.
Comes with more features.
First is the worst, second is the best.
Oh boy.
Anyway, are we ready to continue?
Yes, we
Yes,
are.
please.
Ready? And it has officially been at least a couple of days since your little meetup, and in your case, Parker, little freak out.
I wasn't that freaked out. I was shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Couple of days. And now, let us return to yon museum.
Yes,
Yes.
but first, at least before you guys meet up at the museum, as you discussed it,
Hmm.
where would you two be at this moment?
Okay. The most obvious place to meet would be in front
The
of the museum at the, well, not directly in front of it, but like at the nearest purveyor of victuals, nuptials, and snacks nearby. There should be one or two.
Okay.
And Parker is going to be loading up on calories and carbohydrates because his usual method of getting stuff done burns more than it probably ought to,
Mm.
as we've all learned.
Right.
And what he's been doing in the meantime, in his downtime, was just going through his various forms, making sure nothing anomalous happened, which, as far as he could tell, it did not. The voices in his head are not voicing or in his head,
There.
at least not consistently, which is good? Question mark.
So now they're the normal kind.
And
This
Rebecca?
is. What have you been doing all this time?
I packed donuts.
You may live.
Good grief.
Oh, would you have killed your girlfriend if she didn't?
I won't now.
Good grief.
Okay, moving right along.
Donuts and cookies, and they are very
Oh,
pink.
you may live twice.
Mm-mm.
Alrighty. Seems to
Yep.
be the extent of what she did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I will admit, Ashton is grabbing at least a couple of water bottles, well, thermos bottles, but filled with anything with Gatorade, like something with electrolytes in it.
Electrolytes.
Electrolytes.
This is a weird story where we have to pay so much attention to our characters' diets. Alright. In any
Yes,
case.
and
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
of course. And afterwards, you guys make your way. You're about to meet up at the museum, and please make a roll.
You
Mm-hmm.
kidding me? I can just roll and doing stuff and no! No! Oh no!
Oh
Oh no!
no!
Rebecca!
The only one
Rebecca!
you saw who noticed.
Rebecca, please rescue us from the certain doom that Game Master is going to throw at us.
I'll try.
Well,
You can't
Ashton is
even
unfortunately the
D6 our way out of a
last.
bad roll.
Well, Ashton is the last one to even notice, unfortunately. You, Parker, because you were the first to roll and end up with the two, you
Mm.
were in such a rush to get to the museum to meet with everybody, you bumped into somebody.
Oh, and oof. Excuse me.
No, no,
And
I'm sorry. And you don't realize it, but the person you bump into is trying to help you pick up everything.
Oh dear.
Yep, and
uh,
Rebecca, you
Yes.
show up, and it's the cat lover.
you freaking kidding me?
Oh hi.
This guy's everywhere. We can't escape him. There's nothing we
You
can
said
do.
that out loud.
No, no, no.
Oh, thank
This is not out
goodness.
loud. This is not out loud. This is not out loud.
Well,
Please don't
good.
treat this as out loud.
Especially since, but thank you for clarifying, especially since technically you don't notice it's the cat lover yet.
Yes, I don't notice. Therefore, I cannot say it out loud, and therefore I could not put myself in that position. So there, I win, and don't fail horrifically because of the continue.
Oh hi. Didn't know you were going to be back here.
You're good. Oh, oh,
Hmm?
it's you guys.
Who's gonna be
And now
back?
you know.
Blink, blink. And internally, he's just thinking, "Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Don't make any sudden moves." And he keeps his face completely stone-like, unmoving from the last facial expression that he had,
Mm-hmm.
where his eyes are just a little bit wider than is default normal, but his mouth remains a complete horizontal line.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? Let me see if he notices this little look on your face. He does, but he's misinterpreting it. Oh no, I'm ruining your date, your good time again. I'm sorry. This
But
just
they,
hasn't been my week.
no, that's not why we're here. We're actually expecting a third, a third, a third, a third, and he's stuck in that loop for a bit.
That's
Somebody help him.
awful.
He can't get out. He can't stop himself.
We have another friend on the way.
Yeah, what she said.
Oh, still, I'm sorry. This just hasn't been my week at all. I really should just quit this stupid group.
What's wrong?
Well, not necessarily, he says, knowing that he kind of wants him to quit the group, but he can't make it obvious yet, because that would be even more suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
So, what you gotta do is you just gotta take a nice, deep breath and just focus on the situation at hand. Right now, we're good, my stuff is picked up, and we can both proceed with our respective days. You see?
Uh,
Nothing done.
Rebecca did ask what was wrong, though.
and I thank you for clarifying that one. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it's the entire group itself. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
okay, you guys know the True Humanity group, right?
We've heard about them on the
I've
news.
heard the name before, yeah.
Yeah, well, be grateful you're not a part of that group. Like,
Oh.
Hmm.
it's seriously, when I first joined up, I actually wanted to help those poor guys to escape being forced to transform or whatever. But lately, things have gotten so insane, and those robo dogs aren't even up to standard anymore.
Oh dear.
Robo dogs, you say? That's a weird thing for a group to have. Trying to
Right?
sound ignorant.
Hey, trust me, you're not the only one who thought of that. I mean, when we fir- when I first started with the group, the guy who even hired us kept saying that the shifters were simply poor souls forced to become something they're not, and I honestly wanted to help. And the dogs are supposed to snip them out, but lately, every time we've been getting them back, because they have to go back to the factories, it's like somebody's been taking out the best part of them.
Blink, blink. So, yeah,
Uh,
that does sound rough. He desperately wants to ask where this factory is, but that would be extremely suspicious, and he doesn't want to give himself away, but oh, he wants to.
And you're gonna have to give me a moment, because I think somebody just knocked on the door.
How
Be
dare.
right back.
Alright, so what mildly inappropriate thing can we start discussing right now for our audience today?
your face.
Well, that wasn't very nice at all. You're gonna go there, you're gonna hurt my feelings.
What feelings? I thought you said you had thick skin.
Scarred on me for having feelings like a human being.
Mm, I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just playing with you.
Yeah, I know.
I like to tease.
This is true.
This is how we've always been, even before we started
Hmm.
dating. I had a
Let's see.
strawberry donut earlier.
Strawberry donuts.
Or rather, it was a regular yeast ring with strawberry glaze, which was so good.
I'm just picturing just pure yeast arranged in a roughly circular form, just dribble drabbled with strawberry cream cheese, then just taking a bite out of that.
That is an interesting image. I, of course, mean a proper donut, yeast based donut,
Donut.
as opposed to a cake based donut, which I hate.
Cake.
Hmm.
Your taste buds are broken.
That one time at band camp,
Dot dot dot.
getting back to mildly inappropriate.
In any case, thinking about cake and donuts. Just picturing Homer Simpson trying to do his own cover of Strawberry Fields now,
Oh gosh.
and getting some of the words wrong because he's Homer Simpson.
I
And
need you to write this now.
okay, yeah, I suppose you want me to do the voice too, don't you?
I just want you to at least write it. We can worry about voice later. At least come up
Right,
with like lyrics. Just I mean, the voice
mostly
would be fun though, because that would be
mostly the
ridiculous.
same, mostly the same lyrics. And strawberry fields for donuts. Mm, donut.
Uh, I'm back, and what the heck did I get back to again?
Nothing. We weren't
Eat
being
your
Yeah,
harmfully
word.
inappropriate.
yeah, sure. Anyway, we were basically in the middle of talking with well, you guys were in the middle of talking with the cat lover, I
Cat guy.
believe.
Yep.
And I
We
believe
So,
you made a mention
I was
about. Hmm?
I was about to express my sympathies for all of what he's been going through.
Ah,
Yeah, I am terribly sorry for all of that. That does suck.
yeah, thanks. I
eh,
mean, that's not even the worst or, gotta admit, weirdest part about all this.
Hmm.
oh, it gets weirder. Lovely.
Yeah, well, lately there have been some people who've been accusing the Firetronics company for being associated with True Humanity.
Oh my.
I'm sorry, which company was that?
Firetronics. They basically deal with taking old electronics and anything technological and then basically heavily recycling it and making it into something new.
Interesting.
Yeah, but the weird part is the CEO, it's acting like he doesn't even know about the canine bots or to humanity.
Well, don't give yourself away, don't give yourself away. It could be a matter of, well, someone on the inside doing something under the CEO's nose. Sometimes there's like one out of 100 conspiracies could be doing something, and this could be that one. The conspiracy that turns out to be true usually ends up being kind of dumb, but hey, maybe this is the dumb one. You've seen what the company does. How dumb is it?
Actually, not that dumb. That's what makes it really weird. Like the CEO, he's he's very careful about the people he chooses. Since he know apparently from what I understand, he knows that even with old technology, some wacko could just take it and turn it into a bomb or something. And the only one who could actually give authorization for like a major sale or donation would be him or one of his executives. And even the executives would still have to go through him.
I see.
Hmm. Okay. Good to know. Bombs are apparently a lot easier to build than he initially thought, he thinks to himself. Not saying it out loud.
And after a
So
few minutes of
anyway,
silence, he suddenly blushes in embarrassment. Then again, that's just what I figured out from the research when the whole rumor thing started.
You seem pretty
eh,
good at this research stuff.
Let's just say that my family likes the term scholar a lot.
mm,
I give a quick look to Rebecca and
yeah.
just kind of raise an eyebrow, carefully gesture to him with a slight tilt of my head.
And then Ashton
He
shows
gives a
up.
little look back. Oh,
Sorry about that.
all
Really had to
good.
make sure my sister was okay. And who the heck are you?
This, says Parker, wrapping an arm around Ashton's shoulder and gesturing to our cat scholar. Bleh.
Mm-hmm.
Says this is our new special friend.
We didn't touch your name.
Right. Sorry. Uh, my name is Hamade Shamoon.
Yeah,
Ah,
what he said.
nice to meet you. Anyway, I really think that you deserve better than what you're getting, what you're dealing with at this true humanity situation. So maybe,
Exactly.
yeah, maybe it might do you some good to think about other outlets.
Oh,
Yeah,
believe
you can't
me.
be the only one who wants to help these guys, right?
Believe me. I was already thinking about it after the whole fountain fiasco.
Hmm.
Ah, that one I did hear about. That was messy, from what I heard.
Oh, trust me, it was messy. I mean, one of the guys was practically happy to try to fight one of them.
Ah, you don't say. Well, that sounds like a complete total jerk, he says, remembering the guy who was happy to fight with him, who was a complete total jerk.
Who's also a girl.
Yeah, that was her. Anyway, there's a girl, she was happy to fight with him like a complete total jerk.
Mm, Anyway, now that our friend is here,
Oh, right.
shall we?
Again, sorry.
Mhm.
And I put my hand on his shoulder and say, "By the way, there's something. By the way,
Hmm?
this guy happens to be an expert on something that we've been curious about. Right this way." And I
What?
hurry them both
What?
toward the Egyptian exhibit.
Yes. Ah, Parker.
Jeez, Parker, will
No
you
time
slow
to
down?
dilly dally. And
Anyway,
so take him
so yeah.
over to the artifact in question.
Alrighty, let me change to the museum if I can get it. Oh, there it is. Because I even added a little something to it.
Oh
Uh oh.
yeah, I heard that you were doing something with that.
Uh oh. What is you adding?
Nothing
Huh?
bad, don't worry.
Wait a second. We got ourselves a putty tat. Oh.
Hmm.
Hello, terrifying putty tat.
Yes, and
Boy.
you know what? Let me quickly switch to the Surge Shifter logo and show you the full image in Discord, and I will also do the same thing for the viewers who
Hmm.
are possibly watching or will watch in the future. Da 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 da, and because this is actually more of a clarity of the statue.
Ooh, you
Mm,
worked really hard on that. That looks nice.
Oh,
Thank you.
there we go. It's amazing what a little bit of a change in scale can do to make something look absolutely terrifying when it's not that bad.
And for those who are curious, this is what the statue looks like.
We got the statue.
Statue.
And indeed, as I said in the last game, it looks to be a warrior or a hunter with a cat head. But now you can see a bit more details on him.
Okay, so that is
A
the
scene.
the Gesundheit. What?
Uh,
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
I've
That's
seen
the
the yes.
yeah, a
the
scene.
cat god in question. Yes, Hafim. Okay, that's the one.
Yeah, Rebecca's gonna go back over to the statue while the boys look over at the gauntlet.
And this over
Yeah,
here.
admittedly, I forgot to make a detailed picture of that one, but there's always next time.
Right, not gauntlet
And
bracer.
yeah, I'm gonna move him over to yield gauntlet.
Blech!
This right here.
It's a bracer. I made a mistake.
Bracer, whatever.
Uh,
Anyway, it exists and it is here. And to get close to his ear, this is the thing that talked to me before. Please proceed with caution.
okay. He leans forward a little bit, and I shall now roll mind +1
And backing up,
and nothing.
and Parker just looks at the thing and looks at him,
Rebecca is meanwhile having a staring contest with the statue.
and then he marches back up to the stupid thing and says, "Hey, why? This is the smart one of the group. Why are you ignoring him?" And he just stares at it. Just says, "Don't you look at me like that! Don't you give me that!"
Yeah, Ashton is now raising his eyebrow. Uh,
Mm.
are you sure you're okay, Parker? You sound like you could use a vacation at this point.
Yeah, Parker's kind of sounded very crazy these past couple of days
I'm
between the
not
whole
crazy.
physio thing.
I'm perfectly fine. It's you. You're the crazy ones here. I've, I've, I'm, I'm talking to ancient jewelry.
All right.
Um, I'm
Now,
gonna,
after
I'm
that,
gonna find a bench.
yeah, after that, since I just rolled to see if it works this time, it kind of
Mhm.
does. Um, so Parker, could I also ask you to roll mine?
Oh boy. Can I, can I get a, can I get a nice solid?
Ooh.
No, no, no! It's sick of voices in my head. Leave me alone. My poor brain. Stop it. What is it that you like about my head so much that you keep wanting to talk to it?
Parker Tarbin is not okay.
Parker Torben is not okay.
Good grief. Okay, so Ashton, he feels a sudden emotion of amusement,
Hmm.
though
Uh,
slightly mixed with worry, but mostly amusement.
Mhm.
Parker, uh, you hear the voice again, but this time, perhaps you should listen to your friends.
I
Even the
d-
guards knew how to relax once in a while.
I think at this point we just need to accept that the artifact has taken a liking to you in particular.
at least you're not telling me to kill the president. Okay, so um, Ash,
Yes?
how much of that did you just hear?
I didn't, but I did feel like it was worried, but mostly amused.
And he just glares at the thing. You are lucky that there's a security system between me and you right now.
Yeah, okay, this I'm not even gonna roll for this one. You don't hear a voice this time, but now you're both feeling extreme amusement.
This
Well,
guy.
at least he's got a good sense of humor. Wait, how did I know it was a he?
I, because it's a bracer. Bracers have male genitalia somewhere. That's how bracers work. Excuse me, I'm gonna go anywhere else but here. So he goes over there,
Mhm.
muttering about bracer reproduction.
Yeah, Ashton is now
Okay.
going blink, 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 and turns to the bracer. If there
How's
is a
my
spirit or
staring
something in
contest
there,
going?
I'm so sorry about my friend. Then he just feels more amusement again.
All right. How's my staring contest going?
Oh, very done well. In fact, roll for mind.
Mm.
I, and now I'm starting to learn what you guys feel like whenever I tell you guys to roll for basically anything.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
you're doing good so far? Yeah, yeah.
Because at least despite the
Mm.
fact that you're in such a major staring contest, you're also not shocked when you feel a presence behind you. And it's Hamade.
Oh,
Ah.
situational awareness. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, I could have been cruel and said roll with disadvantage.
Oh dear. That probably would have been more like it would have lined up more, but yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, but
Okay.
this is more of a comedy moment, not a serious battle moment.
Hilarity must ensue.
But
So
yeah,
yeah, he's kind of like
you notice he's heading towards the Sphinx, where
Mm.
obviously I did not think to put one there, but there's a pretty good sized plaque in front of it.
Mm.
And interesting enough, it's actually sort of a mini history of the village the items were dug up from.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Care to do some reading there, Rebecca?
I'm still staring at the statue.
These
Like,
plaques are very hard to read when you're not looking at them.
All right, Parker, would you like to take a look? Because let's face it, this. Although I would have to probably ask you to roll mine with the way you're in your state right now.
You just running around this stupid thing talking in my head. First it was Fibio, now it's a piece of jewelry from the Alexander the Great should have taken up and threw it into a giant ravine
Uh,
somewhere. What's
yep.
this over here?
I'm gonna go over to the cuff. Oh wait, that the
uh,
plaque over there.
oh, for goodness sakes, why
I thought you meant the plaque by the Sphinx.
Huh? Ah, by the Sphinx. Okay. Ah,
there we go.
actually, there's a thing right there. I can
Yeah, it's a
I can
little
use
one,
that.
but yeah,
Okay.
at least for now. Uh,
Okay,
you take a.
looking down. How much attention am I paying? And have I stopped thinking about reproduction based? I'm adding a d6 to that. There.
Um, you didn't have to, but I'll allow it. Uh, because the top actually reads the tale of the seam, protector of first twilight.
Tale of a Seam, Protector of First Twilight.
That's
Narrows. What does that mean? He narrows his
Yeah,
eyes and
here's
starts
the
paying a little bit more attention.
yeah, the interesting thing though, underneath the words first twilight,
Yeah.
is actually Al Shafag Alawal, if I pronounce those
mm,
words right, which
I'll ship
actually translate into first twilight.
mm.
Takes out phone, types those words in there, double check. First Twilight, the words that are already up there. Doesn't help him comprehend it at all. Looking. Is there any more information that he can glean from it?
Yes,
Is there like
in
a
fact,
paragraph? Yes.
at
Okay.
at the bottom of the title or
Yeah. Yeah.
the logo, whatever, uh,
Yeah.
it reads, centuries ago, the small village of First Twilight was peaceful until it was raided by a band of rogue slavers who stole nearly every child from said village. That night, the
Ooh.
sadness of the people was so great that it seemed that the gods themselves wept with them. And within the storm, one of the last free children, stood not far from the village, praying and calling to the gods to save the captured children, offering themselves as a host and sacrifice to them. And the moment when this promise was made, a great and powerful bolt of lightning struck the child, bathing him in a bright flash of light and colors. And when the light finally faded, in the child's place was a god, and child of Bastet, Asim, the lesser god of childhood, protection, and safe travels. From then on, the village of First Twilight was forever protected from raiders and criminals, starting from the rescue of the stolen children and the ultimate defeat of the rogue slavers who first took them.
Mm.
Okay. That's an anime I'd pay to watch. Okay. And so he glances back over at that, looks at his ring, glances back over at the bracer, and looks at his ring again, looks at the plaque, looks at the statue, looks at the bracer, and it goes
How are you gonna
back
look
over
at a
to it.
bracer through a wall?
It's called leaning, okay? Can't replicate that here. So he goes back over there, and
Can I examine the
he looks.
bracer?
He's at the bracer. He's looking at it,
Mm-hmm.
and
So, anything interesting?
so superhero comics haven't changed in over 1,000 years,
Well, that's a given. I mean, centuries
which is
ago. Hmm?
which is also how I feel whenever I read actual stories from antiquity. But yeah, Parker's just looking at this thing with harsh, glowering eyes
Mm-hmm.
and just says to it, "Okay, clearly you can hear me, and I don't know what you might want right now, but whatever it is, I think I would like to help you."
Mm. Yeah. Before we go on, can Rebecca actually examine the bracer, please?
Yes,
Hmm,
you may.
no, no,
In
no one was
fact,
stopping you. You're just having
go ahead
a
and roll
staring
mind.
contest.
Roll mind.
Maybe to mind.
Well, you kept interrupting me when I was trying to have interactions.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Rebecca.
Oh,
No. And I'll give
Yeah.
you this one. You do feel a slight poke in your brain, but
Hmm?
not malicious.
something's
Just,
poking you in the
just like,
brain.
just curiosity.
Hmm?
But as quick as you felt it, it vanished.
Ah.
A bit of curiosity. So this is what a girl is, huh? Feeling an uncontrollable urge to kidnap it.
Oh, good grief.
Okay, sorry, sorry,
For
sorry. Continue.
laughing
Yeah, you
so
better
hard.
be, because, in fact, we're all gonna
Eh?
roll for mine now.
Ah, man. This is what happens,
Ooh,
kids, when you don't
okay.
play when you play too fast and uh hmm.
Well, at least Rebecca will see this besides Ashton. Sorry, Parker. But,
Uh
you're too focused on the bracer while Ashton and Rebecca suddenly notice two hooded figures. But there's something weird about them.
Uh-oh.
yeah.
In fact,
And that
one of them
mhm.
seems to have a interesting hump on his back, and it seems to be moving a bit.
Oh boy.
Boy. All right. So, uh you have fun noticing that. I'm going to have a staring contest with a bracer as soon as I
Rebecca's
find
just
its
gonna move
eyes.
closer to the Parker.
Okay. Come on, you were very talkative before. He he says quietly while the hooded dudes are getting into position.
Mm-hmm.
And Parker is completely oblivious.
You know what? I'm gonna roll something for you.
Eh?
Mm.
I
Ooh,
don't know
darn
that
it.
that's necessary.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's very brief, but you suddenly get a chill up your back, as if a
And
predator entered the room. It's very brief,
that
but you felt it.
brief that makes him want to turn around because chill spines are not a thing to ignore, especially in a situation where your pink girlfriend stands on your head.
I was trying to stand behind you, not on top of your head. I'm trying to be like as close to you, but like anyhow, I am behind you. We're going to pretend that I'm actually behind you and not on top of your head.
Well,
But
either
yes,
way, you do turn around just in time for this figure. Well, well the figure behind Hamade suddenly whisper, "Excuse me, but this museum is closed for the moment." And he quickly turns and, "What the heck are you talking about, lady?"
and Parker just takes a step forward so that it's easier to snap into action should that become necessary in the very near future.
Mhm.
But he does not intercede just yet. He is observing as an observer.
Uh,
Because
Parker,
mindfulness.
yeah, Ashton is backing up himself just in case, along
Yeah.
with you, Rebecca.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, the hood figure chuckles. Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. And then she roughly grabs Hamade. "You need to leave." And immediately throws him over the case.
And
Yeah, Rebecca actually audibly gasped.
and over
Yep,
here,
and
no
this
more
one,
hesitation.
yep,
No
as
more
this one turns
hesitation
to
because
Hamade,
eh,
this, the guy that was in front of the statue, turns after your get. Wait a minute. No, I shouldn't do that yet.
Hmm?
Oh, you're lucky. Just rolled for mine a bit, and he they definitely failed.
okay. So
Mhm.
after that happens, a boy, Parker, in all of his post-workout glory, decides to put a leg behind this as of yet unidentified person
Mhm.
and his hand in front of them, leg behind, hand in front, to perform a quick Aikido trip,
Good
or
luck
one
with
that
that.
looks vaguely like one. So, I'm going to roll a d20. D20. There we
Ooh,
go.
Mm.
And that kind of technique is designed specifically to knock a person prone.
Does her hit
true,
fall?
true. Oh, dang. Yeah, apparently they definitely didn't expect it and definitely fell prone.
Mm.
There we go. I have inflicted
Oh
prone for the first
wow.
time in my gaming career. And, yeah,
But
Parker
then
just,
they made a quick sweep of your feet, which you barely dodge, I believe.
yeah, okay, so barely dodge, hippity hop, dodge the sweep,
Mhm.
and he just, you know, takes a kind of kickboxing position. He is ready. He's ready to swing. He's like, hey, how would you mess with people? How
Oh,
about you
for goodness.
don't throw people over casings for no reason, huh? How's that sound?
Well, you say that, but I'm gonna say since they did roll a -1 during your flip, the hood fell off,
One.
and let's just say that you definitely recognize this person, though you never met them.
Oh
Or
no.
Eh?
rather, you didn't exactly meet them in real life.
Eh? Wait, wait, who is person? Who is face? What is C? I,
Oh
I,
no.
oh,
Oh.
oh, this is, oh, this is a Gerudo.
Now,
That,
is that any way to treat a lady?
oh, you ain't no lady. I'd say what you are, but we're in mixed company at the moment.
Yeah, meanwhile, Hamade is slowly getting up after that. And then suddenly, this guy, hey, did you hear? Said beat it. Then he kicks him into the wall.
Alright. So I he just holds himself back a moment. You know what? You're very lucky. I desperately need to go to the bathroom right now, so I'm just gonna go over here. And you're lucky I'm not here to deal with you myself personally right now, because then he ducks behind a thing.
Oh, good grief.
Because he can't transform in front of people like that, or else people are going to make connections, and that just wouldn't be good. And so what he does is he ducks behind one of the display cases, squats down, starts rummaging through his ring and see who's available at the moment. Fibio's still recuperating. Shaggy's too many breakable objects. Uh, okay, let's go for precision. Let's go with Hey Shiro.
That'll do.
Very good. Right, and let us get Horatio out of here, or out here? Blah. Out of here. Blah. Horatio, there we go. And move you out of here.
Oh,
Husbando. I mean, hey, Shiro.
good save there. Yeah.
Yeah, very good shit. Save. Shave. Oh, hush!
And
Okay.
demonetized.
Anyway, Rebecca, would you like to transform?
Not with the other hooded guy right there.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, he's too focused on Hamada. In fact, he steps a little bit closer to him, so he's out of your line sight.
Alright, I am turning into Kitty.
Kitty Meow.
Yes.
The most
Uh,
useful of battle creatures.
do you mean
Kitty
Cinnamon
Meow
Heart
purr.
or Crash?
Cinnamon Heart. Cinnamon Heart.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
honestly a little surprised at
cra-
that.
Crash is exactly what we need right now when surrounded by so much glass and priceless artifacts from history.
Oh, no, no. What the heck? Oh, that's why. Keep forgetting that you click on multiples and yeah, there we go.
There we go. Oh,
And
I need
Ashton.
control of my character.
Oh, right. That
So
would
yes,
help.
we have control of Heijiro.
Yep, I do. I do.
Right.
Yeah, that
All
one was
good.
my bad. I'm sorry. Either way, now Ashton. Uh, you know what? I was gonna go for a different guy, but maybe I should stick to Matthias for this one.
Mm.
So,
Matthias go. Yeah.
and boom and boom.
Bibbity boom.
Mm. Yeah,
And
he
now,
jumps up onto the display.
Okay. And with that,
and Rebecca, you suddenly hear a voice.
Yes.
You suddenly hear a sister?
I guess you could call me that.
Yeah, here's the funny thing though. All of a sudden you hear, what the? Who the heck said that?
It's the bracer.
Wait, so Parker wasn't crazy?
I'll go over there and I'll have some choice words for your stupid face once I get back in character.
In any case, yes, dearest brother.
Unfortunately, the voice doesn't have a chance to say anything because you're noticing, well, you suddenly pick up the smell,
Uh
or rather, three.
oh. Uh oh.
Yeah,
Eh?
remember the moving hump on one of them?
Mhm.
Oh no.
Yeah,
So, I'm guessing it's not filled with Twinkies?
nope. In fact, you notice him moving downwards his back, at least you do, Rebecca. I'm not even gonna let you make you roll for this. Down his coat, down his leg, and then you see this.
Yeah, I have a feeling with the
Yeah.
spider.
Why a spider? Why are you treating that like something of course? Like matter of course?
Hey,
Why is
because
this normal?
it's this group.
Seriously,
Yeah.
why do you keep grabbing the.
Because I'm already aware of the ninja spider.
Ninja spider.
I'm not exactly sure what that's from, but
Why is there a ninja spider?
Well, either
Is this
way,
some
you
kind of
suddenly
Kung
hear him
Fu
say,
Panda reference?
possibly, but you suddenly hear the spider say, just toss him out of there. We must find the artifact. And he starts crawling all over the display case.
All right. So, I've assumed my ninja form, and now it's time to start working some ninjutsu.
hmm.
Yep, and I am gonna give you guys and Ashton an advantage because right now they seem to be focused on their mission.
Mm.
All right. So, step one, it's actually I'm gonna hold off on the true ninjutsu at the moment, and I'm going to set up a tripwire trap across. Let's see. I'm gonna take this. Ah, here we are. I'm going to put it across there, low to the ground, about ankle height, to catch someone's foot if they come along there using little metal wire.
Mm. Hopefully, you
And
don't end up accidentally tripping any of your friends.
Good
and
call.
we'll cross that bridge when I get there.
We'll burn that bridge when we cross it.
And from there, I'm going to quickly analyze the area over in this yonderly direction.
Hmm.
And for my next trick, because setting up a quick trap already takes up an action, I will prepare myself mentally to throw a shuriken in this general direction to get what's her butt's attention.
Mm.
I know the Gerudo like close quarters combat, and I am setting up to take advantage of that.
All right then. Roll to see if
Okay.
it
So,
works.
meanwhile, uh,
Give it a
Cinnamon's
who?
going to meow to Ash. I forget what his name is. Why did I blank on Ashton's cat character? But anyhow, she's gonna meow.
Matthias.
Yes, to Matthias. I don't know why
Matthias.
I forgot
Okay.
that one. Yeah, she's gonna be like, take care of the spider.
No problem.
Okay,
While
so
she handles the bracer.
this one is D20
Yep.
plus 1 for dexterity based weapon. Owzy whoop. Wait, oh, wrong button. Owzy whoop.
Owzy whoop.
Okay, this wasn't necessarily meant to directly hit her
Okay.
specifically.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna say it slightly succeed. It
Hmm.
brushes past her, but she barely felt the wind, and simply out of curiosity, turns to you.
That's
Well,
all I
well.
needed.
Well, well, aren't you a handsome one?
Ah!
Apologies, but you're not quite my type.
Oh, really? You sure we couldn't make some lovely music together?
Mm-hmm.
In fact,
Uh,
because she's distracted, I'm gonna give her a disadvantage.
Of horny.
Either way, since this is a trap, and let's face it, this is below 15 no matter what, she fails and trips over and lands on her face,
and
which,
after
funny
that,
enough,
yeah,
distracts the hooded figure enough to suddenly turn to where the noise came from. And same with the ninja spider and Matthias. I believe I can have him do some agility for this one to just do a flick movement. So,
ooh, agility.
and okay, not bad. Now, what did I have for? No, not that one. Oh, three. Let's see, he
3.
succeeds, and nope,
No.
nope. So, Matthias, in quick session, unfurls the hook end of his staff, snatches the spider by his neck, and flicks him to the hooded figure.
Nice.
Of course, this
Hooray!
also removes his outfit and reveals
And
this
reveals.
guy.
Ah.
Oh,
Get
okay. We got some kind of battle weasel here.
off of me! You, me, you get off of me! Yeah, and taking this chance, Matthias is dragging Hamadi towards where Cinnamon Heart is.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if he recognizes her.
He probably would if he wasn't too dazed.
Mm. So yeah, she's gonna ask the bracer what she can do.
Oh, communication
Yeah,
with
I
the
picked the
ancient
cat for
feline.
a reason.
Oh, this player
And
is
are you
smart.
really focused? Like, really, really focused?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you advantage. Roll for mind.
All right.
Ribbity roll, ribbity roll, and oh,
14.
okay.
Well, still a 14.
Mm-hmm.
And you do suddenly feel shock, sadness, and then determination.
Mm-hmm.
Those are not words. I mean, those are not dialogue.
Yeah.
They are words,
Yeah,
and
but
it's
those are the
because
feelings.
Mhm.
feels.
Because after when the determinate the shock, when you first feel a shock, you suddenly hear the voice say, "Impossible. His descendant?"
A minute, what? Oh no. Oh
And of
no.
course, the sadness comes in, but then determination, along with, "Please, see if you can get that boy to reach for the bracer."
I am going to paw at him. Pat.
Oh.
Just gently paw at him.
And does he react? Oh, he does a little. He reaches for you in confusion, still slightly dazed, and pets you.
She paws towards the container, the display.
All right, and meanwhile, Parker, your turn.
Alrighty. So this is gonna be really quick. Jump over what's her name using a ninja leap,
Mhm.
weaving a hand sign as I pass over to activate a single instance of Foxfire Jutsu. He's going to turn around
That's always fun.
and just hold it up on his finger, making it the shiniest thing in her line of sight.
Mhm.
She is very obviously going to look in his general direction, and he's just gonna, move his hand in a small circle so that the shiny thing that he's holding is also moving. All of
Ooh.
these things put together to force the human eye to pay attention to it.
All right, and since she's technically prone, I'm going to give her a disadvantage.
Ooh.
And
14
this would be a
and
mind check. Yes.
6. Oh wait. What?
wait,
This is supposed to be
I.
2d6, and one of us a disadvantage.
Mm.
yeah, let's see. The 8 and the 17, so it's actually 8.
Oh, okay.
Well, technically 14 with the plus 6 in mind.
Hmm.
I will give you this. She is focused on you, but she's slightly ignoring the shiny.
Okay. With a 14, that is understandable.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, not for nothing. You get her attention anyway because now she's mad.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, right. Okie dokie. But that is a lot of mind. Good gravy.
Yep. I mean, I am using the old character sheets for this one, so
The ones that you forgot to subtract 5 from?
yep,
Well, crap.
yep. Sorry. So,
Rip.
either way, she's about to make her own attack
Hmm.
with one of her swords, no less.
Oh, lovely.
And I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna try to half that a bit because I did just, well, I remembered to lower the health. I did stupidly forget about the stats. So let's make
This is
that
minus
3.
5.
Yeah, but this is her body, so
Ah.
you know what? Let's leave it at 2. And um,
Okay. So apparently the flame did have a little bit of an effect on her.
I guess. Would you like to roll to see how you dodge?
Sure. Um, as agility, because I'm ninja, is +2. Hadibbity doo. Not the best dodge, but it's better than a nat 1 attack. So
Yeah, if anything,
eh.
because of that nat one, I would say that you just basically sidestep her and she falls flat onto the display.
Yeah, apparently she's still caught in my wire as well.
Yep.
Well, good to know that works.
Yep. Okay, now Matthias's turn. And unfortunately, at this point, these two knuckleheads detangle from each other at this point,
Mm.
and the spider glares at Matthias, and I'm getting a phone call. What the hey?
I heard the ring. I'm just like, oh.
Darn for
Yeah,
Pat.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
Well, you know what? It's all well and good because I got to turn into a ninja.
Mm. You wanted to
And,
make fun of me for choosing the cat.
well, excuse me, but ninjas have this uncanny ability to throw sharp metal things into people's faces.
But yeah, you were like, why did you choose the cat of all things? I'm just like, I have a plan.
Okay, and so yeah, you establish communication with the
Artifacts.
with the artifact, with the knot gauntlet.
Really gonna keep going on with that, aren't we?
Yes, I am.
Your butt.
Good one. You really put me in my place there.
Your butt put
Yeah.
you in your place.
Yeah, there we go. That actually means something, I think. That that does that mean something? I don't know if that means anything.
Anyway,
So, yes, now we have Ninja, and we have Kitty Cat, and we have
I am
Kitty
Kitty.
Cat Plus.
Am cat. I am cat.
So,
I am
yeah,
medicine cat too.
next round I'm gonna have to crank up the proverbial heat a little bit. Hopefully
Mm-hmm.
not the literal
Literal
heat,
heat.
because indoor battle with fire style is not recommended.
No, no, it's not. Especially in a museum.
Indoor battle with genjutsu, however, that's the art of
Mm-hmm.
illusion for you people at home, is very good. Make people confused and stuff, and if you're really good and subtle about it, you can use it to make people, uh, you know, guess their misguess the distance between two objects, and you know, trip over themselves,
Right.
accidentally run into walls because you're messing with their
Wall.
perception. But that's not how my genjutsu works. The Foxfire Jutsu works by, it's an optical jutsu, meaning you have to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a thing you have to look at, and the thing you look at is a fireball that he creates with ordinary elemental ninjutsu, fire style. And the longer you stare at the fireball, the more you start to see fire everywhere. You start to see it. You
Ah.
start to smell it. It starts to make you think that you're choking when there's in fact no smoke around you. And it just keeps getting thicker and thicker. And the flames, they're everywhere. It gets to the point where you can't tell the real flames from
Uh,
the fake ones.
um,
Yeah?
hi?
Oh, hi. Yeah, I
Hi.
was just explaining how the Foxfire Jutsu works to the people in the audience. By which I mean the Scambot. Hi, Scambot!
Hi, bot. I am sure the bot's gone by now.
Aw.
Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. And, let's see, where were we? Oh, yeah. These two knuckleheads finally detangle themselves, and the spider ninja is glaring at Matthias.
Mm-hmm.
Then, using one of his legs, points at him. You! How dare you attack me! Sakushi, the blood red spider ninja!
Spider
Blink, blink.
Ninja.
I feel someone's encroaching my territory here.
Yeah, actually, funny enough,
Eh?
Matthias also does blink, 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 and suddenly, holy smokes, I forgot I based you off of Sabushi.
Eh?
Right. That's right. Cause Ashton made these guys,
Oh, these are the
and then they
guys
got
that
stolen.
Ashton made.
Yeah.
Oh no, they've perfected the art of stealing OCs, those monsters!
They were literally stolen, right from under our noses.
I'm
Yep.
sorry.
Although after that, let's see, the weasel and Sakushi.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well give them both three. Well, the weasel definitely didn't hear that. Sakushi slightly heard it, but assumed it's not nonsense. Anyway, now you shall face my wrath. And with that, he's about to perform a wacky ninjutsu maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
Eh?
Secret ninja technique! Blinding spider web!
I don't think a spider using a spider web is a very secret technique. I believe that's very well documented by now.
Now it says his body, and that one I would say had to be correct because that one's at 3.
Hmm.
Fail.
Oh no.
Yeah. Let's see.
These guys are not good
Dexterity
at their
is
jobs.
Matthias's thing, and um, yeah,
Uh,
the web attack. He basically grabs with his hooks and flings it back at him. Asakushi.
okay, so these guys may be good against normal people, but the moment they meet any real resistance, they fall over like a sack of broccoli.
Sounds about right. Oh
Yep.
my.
Of course,
Oh boy.
afterwards he is rolling on the ground, trying to remove the web. Curses! Blasted! Why did I have to start with a web blinding technique? Ah! Yeah, he is
Blink, blink.
literally rolling all over the place.
Oh boy. There he goes. He's
Meanwhile, the weasel is staring at this in slight confusion, but then turns Matthias and, forget it. I'm just fighting ya.
there. Much simpler. Just use the
Yeah,
stabby thing. And wait, why am I saying that?
yeah, funny you say stabby. He's using a dagger.
Yeah. Apply sharp part to the soft part of the other guy.
Yep, let's
Go
see how.
nuts.
Ooh.
Ah!
Hmm. Yep. See,
Okay,
simple works. Simple
yeah,
works.
let's see if Matthias can at least defend that with
Please,
dexterity.
please.
Dexterity.
Oh!
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, no!
Unfortunately,
Oh, he did almost
he,
do the thing.
yeah, almost, but unfortunately, he definitely didn't dodge it in time. Seriously, one of these days I gotta remember to fix the map on this thing
Eh.
and figure out these tokens. But either way, He got stabbed in the arm, and now he got hit once. Two more, and he's down for the count.
Owie.
Allie.
Uh, Cinnamon Heart?
Yes. So yeah, I'm still
Yes.
trying to get this guy's attention to, well, bring his attention to the case rather,
Yeah,
since he is
okay.
holding me back.
He's shaking his head a bit, and now his mind's a little bit clearer. He is also slightly confused, but you know what? Let me see if he recognizes you.
Hmm. Oh boy.
Uh,
He doesn't, but he feels like he knows you.
Hmm.
you seem vaguely familiar.
She starts like mewing at him.
Yeah, he's still confused, but he does let you, I'm going to say, lightly bite his hand and place it on the case where the bracer is.
Hmm.
No.
Well, some cats do tend to bite fingers nicely and try to drag
Right.
people.
Oh yeah, I've seen cats do that. Or like they move somebody's hand. They try and like move hands to get pets. It's the funniest thing.
Funniest and cutest thing.
Yes.
Yeah, it's adorable. What are we doing?
We are trying to get this guy to get the bracer.
Bracer.
Yeah, he looks down on the bracer, then looks back at you, and are you trying to tell me to take it?
She purrs
Uh, well, I,
and gives like a slow blink.
Blink.
well, it's not like I don't want to. Well, technically it's stealing, but I don't even know how to grab it when it's behind the glass.
Well, might
Hmm.
take another round to figure that out.
Hmm.
Guy doesn't seem to be a wellspring of imagination.
Yeah, well, to be fair, in his defense, you gotta remember that in museums, those artifacts are protected behind very thick glass.
Yeah.
Hmm. And I suppose they don't have a whole lot of very thick folding chairs just readily available.
She is going to mule towards Matthias to see if he's got any things that can help him.
Well, Matthias is just going to understand what she's saying. Oh,
True.
wait. Nah,
Yes,
that's what you
that's
meant.
the
So,
point.
Although,
so yeah.
let's see. Mind. Oh, he's got a
Considering Matthias is
negative.
also a thief.
Oh, wait, no,
Why
it's a
is he?
zero. Okay. So,
Okay.
Hmm.
though it's gonna have to be at a disadvantage because he is injured at the moment and engaged.
Hmm.
15 and. Ugh. Yeah,
Hmm.
sorry, he didn't hear ya.
Hmm.
Alrighty. So,
What's Well, I guess it's your turn, Parker.
alrighty. So, what I'm going to do now is, let's see, it's too close to other stuff for a proper Foxfire assault.
Hmm.
Let us try a an improvised thing where I use my sharp weapons hooked up to a lot of ninja wire to grapple her from a distance. This will be a dexterity check. It is a non-damaging attack that will keep her in one place. So dexterity is +1.
Hmm.
How's it whoop?
How's it
Holy
Oh, nat
smokes!
20!
That
Nat 20
funny?
indeed!
I knew
Nice.
this guy was the right choice.
Hmm.
And
And you
does
all
she
thought Parker was
dodge?
the dumb one.
Nope. In fact, with that nat 20, I'm definitely going to give you a little something that happens.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Because you succeed in your action, but in doing so, you know how skin would tear and bleed?
Mm.
The skin tears, but it's not bleeding.
Huh.
In fact, Parker, you notice
Mm-hmm.
a certain gleam of metal under her.
Yep.
Oh.
This is something Heishiro would notice. Okay. That's different. And the gears start turning in his head. And now he's going to use his movement action now that she is, you know, rendered relatively harmless to move from here to here to offer his felonious felon friend a little backup.
Well, not a moment too soon because actually, let me see if he finally got rid of that web. Oh, yeah,
Mm.
he did. Sakushi removed the web from his eyes.
Lovely.
Ooh, you conniving pussycat! You shall pay for that! Hey, I remembered. I didn't know I could do that. Oh, whatever. Secret ninja technique. The shoot. I need to make a list of these things.
Yes, yes, you do.
Secret ninja technique. Oh, it is so secret that even I haven't remembered. Just give me a second. Hang on. Wait. Secret ninja technique. Um.
Remember
Uh.
the
The,
answer.
Oh, I got it. Secret ninja technique. Venom pounce.
Uh-oh.
And let's just see if he succeeds. Okay. Wow. Just wow.
Shouting secret
Matthias.
ninja technique does not seem to be conducive to good
Um.
ninja-ing.
Secret ninja technique, pocket sand. Sha.
Yeah. Matthias successfully grabs the weasel,
Mm-hmm.
moves him to where he was, and Sakushi pounces on him instead and ends up
Ah.
biting him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So
In
then we're just
fact,
gonna mule over to Matthias again.
okay, now that he's closer to you, I'm going to say that he does hear you.
Yes.
What?
We need your thieves' tools.
Well, normally this guy would be used for stealing from other thieves, but okay. He comes over and uh,
I think a
so you want
heavy-duty
me?
glass cutter might do the trick.
Hmm.
Okay. Let's see. This would be strength, I believe. Unfortunately, it's a -1.
Oh, oh
Oh,
boy. Mm.
yeah. This might take a while.
Hmm. You have d6s you can throw into this, right?
Nope.
Aw,
Oh,
poop.
wait a
Not
minute.
even from,
Wait a
yeah,
minute.
not even
Huh?
from your fails,
Yeah,
from your previous fails.
at least one.
Okay. D6 it.
But,
Poopy!
All right, we need Heishiro over here.
As soon as I know that these guys aren't gonna do nothing. All right.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
So,
I was about to say you might want to wait until you know for certain these guys are down, because funny enough, the Weasel guy has yet to make his move.
Mm.
mm-hmm.
And let's see if he succeeds in at least trying to grab at Matthias. Uh
Oh, yep, that he do.
Oh
oh. Uh,
boy.
Matthias,
This
though, he is
weasel
distracted,
means
so
business.
he is gonna be taking a disadvantage because of distraction. One,
Mm-hmm.
two,
Oh
yeah,
dear.
Matthias is grappled.
No.
Where you think you're going, little kitty? Yeah, the funny thing is, the guy isn't even phased by Shakushi's bite. A little slower,
Mm.
but not quite slow.
Mm. All right, Hashiro.
Okay. I think it's about time to deal with these two dudes. One of them is grappling another, so that's probably going to make it more difficult for him to resist a Heishiro style technique.
You know what?
Let's see.
While you're figuring it out,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Hamadi this. Because when Matthias was grappled, he dropped his cane.
Oh.
So, let's see if he could do anything with that.
I'm gonna
Holy
jump
smokes,
off
he
the
can!
table. Meow.
If
Meow.
anything, he knows this is danger and suddenly, out of desperation, grabs a cane and smashes the glass.
Crash.
Crash.
Yep. And
Yay! That's a good cane. Nice
I gotta
heft.
get me one.
and now that the glass isn't covering it,
Mhm.
the bracer is vibrating.
Oh. Oh.
I'm just gonna gently tap his leg.
Go. Go get. Go get, big guy. Go get.
Well, feeling the tap and realizing he needs to do whatever you need him to do fast,
Mm.
though at first hesitant, reaches for the bracer and then it claps onto him.
Ladies and gentlemen, the world's first Omnitrix.
Well, you're not wrong. Though, funny enough, after it claps on, a bright light surrounds him, leaving everyone in the room briefly blinded. But when the light fades, oh, sorry, Cinnamon, I did not mean to grab you.
Whoops.
Can't
Stop
seem to.
grabbing the
Well,
kitty.
unfortunately, kind of had no choice for that one. But the light fades.
Oh, we got Battle Cat.
Mhm.
Indeed, you do. Though not quite cat. In fact, while, and I will show this to the viewers, allow me to get the colored version of this guy up.
Mhm.
No. Oh, we got ourselves a archery kitty.
Kitty, kitty. Nice.
And for those at home, this
Mhm.
is what he looks like. Because while most of his upper body does seem to be human, there is the noticeable tuft of fur on the front, the cat head, paws and possibly claws, but humanoid, and a tail,
Oh,
Mm.
which is probably no
furries of
wonder,
antiquity.
which is probably no wonder he was considered the son of Bastet.
Mm.
Let's do this.
Indeed.
So wait, is he like a different character? So he has his own move in the initiative order, or was that his action already?
He is technically a new character, which means he's got his own movements.
Movement.
In fact, giving him 2 agility.
To
Let's just
agility.
see if. Okay,
Ooh.
Yay!
Basically, an advantage. Sorry about that. Forgot to mention that. He immediately, with great precision, and I gotta remember to fix these maps one of these days,
Mm-hmm.
basically pounces onto the ferret and Sakushi, and thus freeing Matthias.
Nyah.
Ah! And then you hear the very same voice you guys heard saying, "You dare to attack my brother!"
And that's when Heishiro blinks and looks over at Matthias is like and says, is this your sibling, your character's sibling, or some kind of metaphor thing?
You know what? I'm gonna give you this one. Um, you suddenly see Matthias's eyes glowing a bit brighter, and hey, don't look at me. I don't even know this guy.
Blink,
And the
blink.
glow fades away a bit.
I'm gonna act like I didn't see that.
Well, good,
I don't
because
need that kind of thing in my life right now.
well, you may want to roll the dodge.
Uh, okay. As the agility is +2, and I roll it.
Woo!
My rolls
Good.
have been amazing, and I'm just gonna
Well, good.
matrix pass whatever's gonna happen.
Well, good, because funny enough, the cat guy tosses the two right into the Sphinx, right where you
Okay.
were going to be. Whoop,
Okay, so
and
back
whoop.
dodge, and there we go.
Mm.
Huh. Well, it makes my job easier. And he's going to repeat that broken little stratagem that he pulled on the Gerudo chick on these two, throwing little kunai with wires around these guys and for the purposes of wrapping them around the big display over here, entangling them in wires. And that is dexterity habushki.
Ooh.
I've got to have another d6 lying around somewhere.
Well, while you're
Uh,
doing that, here's a roll, and
habushki.
Mm-hmm.
oh,
It's-
well, I guess no matter what, they failed this dodge.
Yay! So yes, they're not hurt, but they are bound by a little metal
Ooh.
cord.
Figures we have to face another ninja guy. I hate ninja guys. How dare you! Ninjutsu is a noble art. It's just a thing. This one is
Yes.
against us.
Yes, that's how ninja work.
All right. So, now that you're here, I have a few questions I'd like to posit.
I think
And
we all have a few questions here.
I would hurry up and answer them, because he's gonna form a hand sign and hold up a fireball in front of them. Because this place is going up very soon.
No, wait a minute. You wouldn't destroy a museum, would you? And this is the
Eh,
weasel talking.
and he just sort of shrugs and goes, we can get others.
Then you
And
feel a hand on your shoulder, and it's the cat guy.
Mm-hmm. Move out of his way a little bit. And not move the screen. There we
Yeah, this is why I keep saying I need to figure out how to properly set up maps.
go. Right.
But yeah, he puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "Be still,
Be
young
still.
warrior. Destroying this building will not yields any answers.
Heishiro gives him a gentle smile and says, "Oh, you don't have to worry about that." And for the sake of not giving away his secret to these guys, he waves away the flame in his hand and decides to just lean in a little bit and just takes a kunai out of one of his uh, one of his containers, just starts spinning it around in his fingers, occasionally catching it in his hand, spinning it in his fingers, catching it in his hand. So, who are you and who sent you?
Simple ninja tricks will not work on us! Right, Grubba? Uh, well,
Right,
technically it's Grub
right,
Bear, but,
right.
yeah, please don't hurt us!
Oh, I don't plan on hurting you, but that's entirely contingent on what you tell us.
Ha! We shall never speak! Especially I, Sakushi, the blood red spider! Then Matthias jumps over and basically stuffs his face with a cotton ball. Yeah, shut up! Seriously, I forgot that Sakushi could be just as annoying as Bushi or Shubashi.
What about you, Mr. Weasel? He just sort of holds his kunai between the tips of his forefingers, kind of turning it around back and forth, getting a little bit closer to his face.
No,
What
no,
do
no, no,
you
no,
have to say on the situation?
no, wait a minute. We can talk nicely. I mean, all we wanted was a bracelet that may have been shipped.
So, you wanted the bracelet, and it may have been a shifter artifact. That's very interesting. And then he gets really close, pressing the tip of the kunai almost into the guy's neck, but past the very first tips of his fur. Who wanted it?
Well, that's kind of hard to say because technically we work for two bosses.
And these two bosses are.
There, and then all of a sudden, smoke envelops the room.
Ah, great. We're just about to accomplish something.
Yeah,
This
though,
is gonna be
unfortunately,
cool.
you forgot the Gerudo lady.
Ah, darn it.
Yep, and unfortunately, when the smoke clears, they are gone.
Great. That was awesome for a moment, and then it all fell apart.
Rip.
Well, I will say, at least you withheld yourself quite well.
This place wasn't in any danger. The fire they saw would have been illusory. The building was gonna be fine.
Interesting. I've only known of a few gods who can perform such acts.
Nah, mankind, mortal man has found a few tricks up their sleeves over the years. Now then, what can we say about you, though? Who exactly are you?
Huh, yes. All the excitement. I suppose I. Then he holds his head as though in slight pain. Ugh! Oof! This descendant is much stronger than I anticipated. Uh,
I'm sorry, care to run that by us again?
Wait, what do you mean descendants? Guy looks up, and perhaps we can finish this discussion another time. Stupid. For now, I will say that you could trust my new host, that he and myself can be considered your allies, if he so wishes it. And with that, he places his fist upon his heart, bows, and then light flashes with Hamade returning.
Hmm.
And yeah, our our boy Heishiro stands over the guy. Well, stands close to him, puts away his kunai, and crosses his arms over his chest. So, do you realize what just happened to you just now?
Yeah, he's standing, staring, and then faints.
Oh dear.
Eh,
Well, uh, shoot.
great.
Um, yeah, maybe we should take him somewhere safe before something weird happens, or something else happens here.
Or we could all. And then he looks around and notices the CCTVs that are inevitably around here. Actually, you guys stick around. I'll be right back. And
Hmm?
Heishiro goes off to find the security room in order to deal with any footage that was captured of them just now.
Hmm.
Ooh, good call.
So that's where he is,
Di-
doing the ninja run
Yeah,
with his arms
Ninja.
up
yeah.
behind him.
And meanwhile, uh, well, any idea of how stupid map? Anyway, any idea of where we could take him? Yellow?
I don't know. Hmm.
Does this medicine cat want to give him a going
Huh?
over?
Oh, can
Oh,
you not hear me? Hello?
yeah, there you
Yes.
are.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. But yeah, yeah, she's gonna look him over.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Probably roll mind, which is average human, so. Cause
Ooh, not
average.
bad.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh.
you do see that he's fine for the most part, other than maybe a bump here and there. But he does seem to have just fainted from exhaustion.
Ah, all right.
Uh, poor guy is probably just an ordinary human nerd who is not physically swole enough to deal with the stress of shapeshiftery.
Hmm.
Not nearly like us Chad veteran shifters. I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. I'm sorry.
Ugh. Hey, Shiro, just get done with what you need to do, and we can get the heck out of here.
And
We
yeah.
need. He's fine. He's just a little bit banged up, but he will otherwise be all right.
All right. So he finds the place. He looks through. He ninjas his way inside because that's what they're trained to do.
Mhm.
He, knocks out the security guard who was watching football instead of his job.
Well, that certainly would explain why none of the guards showed up.
And then he just goes click, delete, click, click, delete, delete, click, click, delete. And sorry, I think you might lose your job as a result of this, but greater good and all that.
Mm.
And with that, he steps out and quickly radios the others outside now. I don't know how much. I don't know how much the system is going to catch after I've deleted everything, but the cameras are operational now.
All right. Here.
Alrighty.
I'm
And
gonna get.
Matthias goes to pick him up, and yeah, that ain't gonna work.
Mm.
And
Ugh.
so he hops back in here. What are you guys doing? Oh,
Well,
do a
I'm not gonna
push
leave
up,
him.
will ya?
I'm
And
not
so he
gonna
goes
leave
over
him.
there and he does a strength check of his own, and his strength is that, and fine, we'll move them together.
Mm.
All right. Let's see if actually roll twice for roll for advantage.
Is it two
Because
Blumpus?
what's
There,
Blumpus.
okay,
I have
15.
been
That works. You and
assistance
Matthias
rule is in
managed to
effect.
move.
Okay,
Mm.
Yeah, you and Matthias managed to pick up the poor guy and get him the heck out of there.
okay, we both carry him out, hop outside, and then we get out of the vision sight of the cameras, which Heishiro was able to check up on just by taking a quick glance. Okay, you can see what are your blind spots there. Okay, let's go. And then
Mhm.
once they reach the first blind spot, they can power down, and Parker's just like, dude, I am so smart.
Sure. We'll go with that.
And
Yeah.
that's why he has Heishiro, because he knows he knows his limits, and how and he that Heishiro makes up for those.
Right.
I'm smart. I'm good at things. So is
I am
Parker.
smart. I am smart. SMRT. I mean SMART.
All right, so he's out, and
Woohoo!
it's probably a good idea to just try to wake him up. Now, donuts
Donuts. Yes, I was gonna say let's leave him with some donuts.
and electrolytes.
Mm. Yes.
Not a bad idea. The one little thing that Matthias, before he changes back, will do, admittedly, uh, he writes down a little note saying, quickly eat and drink these, they will help,
Mhm.
and then leaves a phone number, and then changes back.
Right.
Okay, and with that, we just sort of mosey on out.
Mosey.
Say we didn't see nothing.
Mhm.
For
If
now.
anybody decides they want to ask us.
Right.
And then, because right now the video evidence of them being inside for any particular length of time has been erasified.
Yay.
Because I'm smart.
Yes. Totally.
I'm not, I'm just smart. What is it for?
Anyway.
So, now we have to discuss the birth of a new shifter of a very weird sort.
Indeed.
Oh, the implications are terrifying.
To
I'll
say the least.
say.
When Hanako said we could lose ourselves to these shifters, to these other forms, I wonder if she understood what that really meant.
Mm.
Are these just chemical changes in our brains? Are they distinct beings now, or is this something in between, something else entirely?
I'm going to message Hadako about this.
Uh,
Not a bad idea. Can I ask you
and
both to roll mind?
Yep.
rolling a main. Da-da-da-da-da.
My mind.
Mind diddly do. Oh wait, no.
Ooh,
I did good. Yay!
Rebecca. Yeah, sorry, Rebecca. You're too focused on contacting Hanako about this.
Yes.
Parker,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
notice Ashton looking slightly nervous. Slightly, but it's enough to give you an idea that he might have an idea about this, but is hesitant to mention.
Oh my.
I give a heaving sigh and just say, okay, spit it out.
Mm.
Um, um, I, uh, I need to check some things out. Then Ashton walks away briefly, uh, briskly.
Mm.
Good talk. Good talk.
So now you two are alone again.
Oh dear. Oh
Well,
and
Ashton
my.
did briefly walk away, or very
briskly.
briskly walked away.
Oh boy. So,
Hmm. Yes.
I guess shifters have been a thing for as long as people were fans of anything.
I guess so.
Bolt
This
of lightning.
complicates things a lot.
Bolt of lightning. Wait! I get it now. Shifters need electricity.
Yes.
And nature provides electricity all by itself.
The possibilities have just expanded as to what can become a shifter.
Oh no. Don't tell me Benjamin Franklin was the first American shifter.
Oh gosh. No, we're not putting that in there. We're not putting that into the canon.
Yeah, we're definitely not.
Yeah, we're definitely not.
But what about the Orishas? Because
Wait,
that's
what?
been the whole thing.
Oh boy.
The they're gods from West Africa. Well, not quite
Oh,
gods.
oh.
They're godlike beings. It's complicated. Our friend Sankofa knows more about them than I do.
And that means now this guy, we potentially have an insider from the True Humanity group,
If it's so, then he's a valuable ally, and you need to start treating him nicer.
but if he was just making that up and just trying to fish a confession out of us, then that means we could be walking into a trap. But if he turned into a shifter, that probably didn't look like any plan they would have come up with, but if they find out that the thing is on his wrist now and that he's a shifter, oh, then he is in a lot of trouble.
Mhm. In any case, we have to be an ally to him as much as he'll be an ally to us.
Yeah, I guess you're right. And I will start trying to treat him more nicely. But, oh wow. Oh, oh, something else I realized when fighting the Gerudo lady.
Yes?
She's not human.
She's
Oh,
not.
okay. Obviously, she's Gerudo, which is not the point. She's not flesh and blood. When the wire cut
Hmm.
into her skin, nothing came out. It was just like I think it was metal under there.
Oh my.
Becky, I think they're building robots out of Ashton's characters.
We need to get those character sheets back somehow before this continues on.
It may be too late. If they've already scanned them into some kind of database, we'll never get them back. We'd have to we'd have to blow up their entire server units and hope they didn't email them to anybody.
Oh
Or at
boy.
the very least disable their production.
That's certainly something we could plan for.
If we could find out where they're doing it. It was right there! Oh, if I just paid more attention to my left.
You couldn't help it.
And he leans over onto Rebecca.
She wraps
I
her
was
arm around
so
him.
cool too.
I know, I know.
You
Aw.
see me? I just wrap him up and wrapping him up in cables like it was nothing. It was so
Hmm.
awesome. But at the last second, I choked.
She holds him close. It's okay, Parker.
By the way, what made you turn into cinnamon cat heart, whatever?
I had a feeling that it would probably be the most useful one in the situation. After all, it's the cat god we're dealing with.
I guess that does make sense. All these cats.
Don't tell me you're allergic.
Nah, but. I wonder how many more of these we're gonna find.
Who knows?
And then his stomach growls. Oh, come on,
I'll
I didn't
hand
even
him a
fight
donut.
that hard today.
Do you want a donut?
Yes, please.
She hands him a donut.
Aw.
He eats a donut.
She eats a cookie.
They eat donut and cookie together.
It's a heart-shaped sugar cookie,
He's a
Aw.
donut.
and it's got little bits of freeze-dried strawberries on it. Both of them do actually.
Mmm, strawberry. Yeah, I think we've squeezed all the plot we can out of this particular scene.
Yep, which is might as well because just one last thing before we end this session tonight.
Yeah?
Okay.
Because, well, let's consider this as a flashback of sorts.
Flashback?
Oh dear.
Flashback?
Slightly, but kind of a flashback.
Ooh.
You can't tell. But either way,
Oh.
takes place
Hmm.
at the riverside, where we see
Riverside.
Charles,
Uh-huh.
Ashton's rival, and I do air
Uh-huh.
quote that,
Right.
simply walking down the street, but then he hears a voice. Don't you
Oh
want
Hey
no.
there.
to feel great again?
Oh no, he's being recruited by the Trump administration.
He sharply turns, doesn't hear anything. When he goes to turn back, don't you want to feel true glory again? And he turns again, Who's there?
Huh?
Makes one more turn. Don't you want to make him feel the same humiliation that you felt? And next
Oh
time he
no.
turns,
Me? Me?
there's our foe.
Oh,
You
Oh.
guys can't see this, right? Okay, good. You can see it.
Oh boy. He's
Yep.
mm, he's on a
What the?
recruitment, I see.
What the? Who the heck are you? The wingman chuckles, then steps forwards, with its arms out, as in a gesture of I mean no harm. Let's just say I sympathize with you and can understand the frustration you must be going through. At this, Charles scoffs at this, like you know anything. He goes to turn and walk, but then, you sure you wouldn't want a chance to get at back at Ashton for the faulty controller?
Dot
Then a
dot
sharp
dot.
turn.
oh
How do
shit.
you know about that? Oh, I know a great deal, Charles. I know quite a bit. He steps closer, especially that his victory was not out of skills, but sheer dumb luck that he got the controller that you needed to win. Silence for a moment, and what do you really want? The man smiles, and with a hand in the pocket, if anything, I should be asking you one thing. Charles raised his eyebrow as the man takes out from his pocket a paper. But it's not any paper to us viewers. It is a paper with a particular image of a scarred humanoid cat. What
Oh,
would you do to be able to level the playing field against the boy who cheated you out of a victory? And scene cut.
Oh dear.
well, that ain't good.
You could say that.
In
That's
fact, I did say that.
terrifying. That's very, very terrifying.
I suppose telling him it's just a game isn't going to accomplish very much at this point.
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Eh, we don't like hearing that at the best at times.
No, no, we don't.
And this ain't not the best of times. This is the times when cat folk start crawling out of the woodwork
Mm-hmm.
after 1,000 years of sleep. Ugh. I'm the only one that doesn't have a cat.
Cat.
Aw.
You should get a
I
feather
got.
cat. Let's see.
Ah, yeah, that would fit me, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
A
So,
Thunderian. Oh well.
well, that's actually not a bad idea for a character.
Mm-hmm.
They are widely varied in their abilities, but that's for another time.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Because at this point, time for a raid.
Yes. No
Wait,
message
is it?
today, just cuz.
Yeah, if unfortunately. Question
Uh,
is,
how, uh,
which one should I
Oh wait.
raid tonight?
We
Hmm?
yes, yes.
Oh, that's right,
how do
me.
we? What?
You could join me in the Twitch raid message.
I can.
Yes,
Yeah,
you can.
Oh, oh, goody.
because you have Twitch.
Okay.
You're on Twitch.
I am very technically on the Twitch. I don't use it for anything, and don't ask me to use it for nothing, because that's not how I do. So I'm here,
You need to get
and
with the times, Grandpa.
oh wait, I I'm not signed in. This is thing.
Well, while you're signing in, hmm, what shall we use as a raid message?
Good question.
Hmm,
So many cats.
Yes!
why not?
Let me see if Cuppy's on.
Ooh, I mean, worst comes to worst, I got
Wait,
silver.
no, she wouldn't be on because right now her family's not in the best of positions.
Ooh,
Hmm. What
Yeah,
about Shiva?
ooh, are they on?
I wouldn't know.
does anyone remember my username?
Should be fightingly.
No.
It should be. Uh,
Didn't you do the whole Google thing?
uh, hang on. This, I don't know that I'll be able to help you this time around.
Well, don't worry. There might be a way to figure out if where is it? Not that. I know there's a way to see who's subscribed. Honestly, this just shows how long it's been since I've done this.
Hmm.
Roles manager, follower list. Here we go. Let's see. Blah 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 blah. Where are you? You're definitely here somewhere.
Uh, oh, that's why. This thing's
Hmm.
asked for ridiculous passwords.
Whoops. Huh. You must not have subscribed to me. Or
Nope.
followed me. Not subscribed. Oh, that's okay.
Okay, I'm in. Wait, am I in? I'm not in. Ah, use that. So,
To be
yeah,
fair, it's
this ain't
been.
happening.
Ah, shoot. And I had the perfect
Oh, I
raid
love
miss.
that.
You know what? I
Okay.
think I'll still at least use it. And who'd you say was on
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Shiva's on.
now? It doesn't look like it. Though
Hmm.
Garbo is on.
Ooh, we can say hi to Garbo.
Hey, why not? I mean, I was going to do Silver Quill, but he probably wouldn't
Yeah,
notice anyway.
yeah.
You know, the Silver
Which,
Quill
to be
team's got to
fair,
practice for its magic tools anyway.
not
I
that
can
kind
make
of Silver
references.
Quill.
Hmm.
I know stuff.
You know bronies?
No.
Cause yeah, that's a brony.
Yeah, and I was saying might as well because he's actually a little focused on video editing. So, Best not to disturb him.
Right.
And there's Ray. And for those who join us, thank you all for watching. And we hope you at least enjoyed this. Oh, and just in case, because I have a feeling that you guys didn't see this because the search shifter logo,
Mhm.
this is what the cat god guy looks like. And trust me when I say it took a lot of research to get him put together.
Mm.
So,
And
with that being said, I think it's safe that we can call it a night.
yes.
So,
Once
don't
again,
know
this
about
week
next week, but eventually the next game, there will
will
be maybe
happen.
some answers.
Mhm.
Possibly. But for now, this is Ashley Wingsong.
Avian Tyson
And Conan frickin' Bell.
And
signing off.
bye bye.
Bye.